Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Sweet 16 in Spokane, Washington. Live back at the Spokane Arena in Spokane, Washington, and we're about to start the third quarter of action. So again, the winner of this game will move on. The loser of this game will go home completely. And I know our NC State don't try to go home, so that's the case right there. We're about to start the second half. But I did say that
that's a look at a little exchange in the second quarter. Flaugier Johnson that went to the bench. She was 0 for 5 in the first half. Scoreless in the first half for the very first time this season. And remember, she is their leading.
And we are back on the way as a halftime break. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let's back in action because we don't want to go home. That's all.
And the ball gets thrown away on the very first possession.
And the turnover is back with NC State Wolfpack.
I think LSU at times, we've seen in the last two games in this tournament that they have been very good at moving the basketball, but they do have a tendency at times to get stagnant. And Zoe Brooks, what a good start. But Zoe Brooks is somebody who needs to get rolling. Look at a slow start in this game, but now she's got 8 points. This is the biggest lead of the evening for the but that disappears. Zaya Smith has 10 points in the first half.
So, about a couple of hours, we do have one more Sweet 16 game is coming your way, and that will be UCLA versus the Ole Miss Rebels.
Big at a season-ending ACL last year, the 23-24 season, back in November, coming back from that. Looks volleyed up by Williams. Zaya Rivers hit the bottom of the net, but only the bottom of the net. Yeah, I think an opportunity right there for Rivers to attack the closeout. She's got Flaugier Johnson running out at her. A little passive. Jay Wilson out there to begin the second half. Kick from Toronto, 0 for 3 in the first half, and Williams with a chance at a 3-point play. Isaiah James pleads her case, but picks up the foul. NC State trying to keep Michaela Williams going to her left, and you can see just the hand on the elbow as Williams goes up, and that's that strength, that's that frame, that's the ability to finish with a little bit of contact. Williams with the miss, but it's tipped out by Smith. That's Anissa Morrow doing Anissa Morrow things.
And he tied it up.
Yeah, I mean, not just her natural instincts, but her will to pursue the ball and not be denied. Do you think great rebounders are born or made? I think great rebounders are born. I think that they have an instinct for the ball. I think they have a relentless effort, some motor in them to just pursue. Brooks with the basket, and Morrow certainly is one of those people who is a relentless pursuer. As you mentioned, there's another turnover. But when you have somebody who's relentless pursuing the basketball, but also studies, I mean, she studies film. She watches how the ball comes off of the rim. She watches the flight of the ball when her teammates shoot it. When you have the combination of both, then you're talking about generational rebounders. And an elite athlete is a great volleyball player as well. Her earlier life, and Holly has more on Morrow.
Well, constantly amazed by her verticality. Everything she does around the rim, she is straight up and down. Well, she told me she gets that from volleyball. She was a terrific middle blocker in high school. And look at that get up off the ground. But not only that, completely vertical so you don't get into the net. She is such a great athlete. We're seeing that here tonight.
Yeah, completely vertical. You don't get into the net in volleyball, and you don't get a foul in basketball. Yes. And it was Holly who recognized that and asked Morrow if she was a volleyball player, and the answer was yes. And you can see the similarities with that video. A little no-look pass from Johnson. Morrow stepped with it and got fouled. This is how Flau'jae Johnson can get herself going. She can be a facilitator. She knows she's going to attract attention when she comes up for those on-ball screens. You get a team in rotation. 5 of those 9 boards have come on the offensive end. Coming up next right here on ESPN and the app following this game, we have another game for you. And what a game it is. Ole Miss taking on UCLA.
And that game will be coming our way next after we've concluded this game first. So once again,
stick with ESPN all night. We have our studio folks in between with all the highlights and analysis. Rivers, there you go. That's what you want to see, but it got taken.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good hands by Sanaya Smith. Oh, Smith, what a game she has had on both ends of the floor. Flau'jae called about it. Williams in the ball. One of those moves. The double comes from James, who's playing with 2 fouls. Took a little bit of a risk, but it paid off. And now James with the ball fake and couldn't get the finish. She's pleading for a foul.
Come on. Oh, wow. The shot was good by Flau'jae Johnson. Here comes our Zoe Brooks, and she's my favorite famous team. I'm sorry, she's my favorite #1 player, too. And, so close.
NC State was one of the things that Kim Mulkey was most centered on coming in. And oftentimes, just layups lead to layups on the other end.
And a couple of my favorite players on our LSU is Flau'jae Johnson and last year, Poa. Now, if y'all remember what happened last year during the quarterfinal, semifinal game with LSU versus the Ole Miss game, there was a scariest injury incident. And that was last year Poa. Because she was crying in tears, screaming, and she is really in critical condition. And she got back up, but for just a bit until she got back down, and you see that last year Paul was hurt, and she completely was. That's when the medical team is going to have to take her to the hospital immediately. That's so sad. We're trailing by 1. And they got it back. No. I hate to say this, report this, but starting at 9 or 9:30. No, let's wait until 9:30 because we'll take a shower and then we'll go from there and count it 1 plus the foul for LSU. So far, we didn't use any of our timeouts. That's really good, too. That's very good. So from the first quarter, second, and the third quarter as of right now, we didn't use any.
Would be her 30th double-double of the season.
We are trailing by 4. What else can we possibly do now? It's just,
She told us the only thing missing on my resume is that Natty does not have the national championship. This is her 2nd year.
Let's see what's what. We got to do something about it. Good pass from Zoe, and it's tipped off.
Found a little bit of daylight. Another offensive rebound.
Wow.
She blows a kiss to the LSU fans. And that's just toughness right there. NC State, everybody hoping the ball comes to them and drops into their hands. But Nisa Morrow pursues it. Morrow by herself, outscoring NC State in this quarter, 9-5. That's a big three by Maddie Cox, who only has 5 made field goals all season.
And we're finally taking a timeout by our NC State, and we are. Oh, my. And we'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere.